Strategy is about power. If you've got the power to be a minority ruler because you've got organised violence under your control, then you can do it. How durable that is another question. You know, it's worth recalling that the idea of terrorism was first introduced not as a way that small radical groups would annoy big powers, but as a way by which power was maintained. Think of Robespierre and the Great Terror of Stalin. So yeah, I mean, Stalin died in his bed. So it's not at all impossible that the anti-democratic rulers can maintain power. I think the problem for regimes such as that is coping with changes, because the great thing about democracies is you've got an idea what people are thinking and where they are. And once a regime becomes frightened of its own people and doesn't know what's going on, then it's created a vulnerability. And that's what we've seen in the Arab world recently. That doesn't necessarily translate into something benign and democratic, but it certainly undermines the old regimes that were anti-democratic and repressive. There's a limit to how far you can sustain that when you just don't know what your own people are thinking. The problem, I think, is that when you've had non-democratic systems and people suddenly do have a chance to express their views and change things, precisely because you haven't had a working political system where people have learned what it is to act politically, they often make some catastrophic mistakes.